Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Lord of the Rings Online, and I'm right where I left off. I am sitting here in the northern Barrow Downs. This was right outside of Tom Bombadil's little house in the old forest, and we finished up part of the previous epic storyline here, but it's gotten a little too ahead of us. Like, that's 21. I'm on my level 19 Minstrel, so I'm not quite ready to go and talk to Strider yet. So I think what we're going to do today, we're going to talk to all of these people sitting out here by the Barrows and see what's going on and maybe help them out.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Carriers of disease. While we pushed through the fiends and the fog, we lost a few people. Some headed deeper into the mist and the Barrow Downs. We hoped they survive and reach a safe location in the south. Others were stricken with a terrible pox. One of these men was not as ill as others, but being sick, he offered to take the word back to Bree requesting help. I fear the disease comes from the crawlers and rats infesting the land. If this is true, then we shall need to clear a path through the Barrow Downs so we have a safe path out. If you're willing, kill these creatures. We can do that. So that's just a kill quest, although a lot of them. That's 24. Let's see.
Hello there.
This might be interesting. I came here to find my missing daughter, Layla. Yeah, we'll just go with Layla. I'm terribly worried about her. You see, she's been going on about the last prince, one of Mr. Burbob's tales. Butterbur's tales. He's the one that runs the prancing pony. It's one of his better ones, that's for sure. But I'd say the tale isn't quite the truth of it. Layla hasn't been going on for a long while. I fear she's came here to the Barrow Downs in search of this prince of hers. I came here in search of my daughter, and I'm now lost myself. In the tale, the last Prince Barrow is between the northern Barrow and the dead spire by the large stone. If I could, I would start searching there. Now that sounds like a good quest. So let me look at these other two off camera and see if they're worth reading or not. This one's fairly interesting. Before my journey here to the Barrow Downs, I did some reading to learn about the area. I learned about the Barrow of the three men of Cardalon, Pterodine, Oren, and Ringdor. I would surely like to have found some evidence to keep my journey of those places. Try drinking at the entrance of those barrows. I believe they lie in the northeast area of the Barrow Downs. Here, take this pickaxe. So he wants me to collect some kind of lore fragments. And
Will you give me a moment of your time?
I've lived a long time here in the Breland, but in my long life I've never taken the time to learn the land's history. Now, near the end of my days, I found I wanted to know what had come before. So he's going to have me go in and collect some stones and stuff. But let's check this guy out real fast. Calming the wake.
Stay a moment.
He wants me to defeat whites. The constable warned us of reports of evil swelling and pouring out of the Barrow Downs. It appears we should have listened. So we're going to kill the whites that are roaming around here. And
I'll take a moment of
the
your time.
the Barghest, which are like the wolves and stuff here. So I'm going to just pick that up, and we'll start heading out into the Barrow Downs. Okay, so I've made it out into the Barrows. You can tell it is creepy as all get out here. And here's Crawler, so those are things we do. But, looky here. This is the one I'm interested. I have find Lalia. I wish Butterbur had never told me that silly story.
Dear me, please don't leave yet.
It came here to find the last prince like Mr. Butterbur talks about in his stories. I was going to find him and then be with him forever and be his princess. But he wasn't here to be found. They're just all these skeletons and bones walking dead. It isn't nice to go misleading young hobbits like that. When you're ready to go, could you help me get back to home, to Bree? I couldn't leave before, but now, with a strong warrior like you here, I'm sure you can get me home to safety. Oh, I lost my cloak. I simply must find it, and Dad will yell at me for something terrible. All right, so we're going to escort her around, which, those aren't the best. Now where did I leave that cloak of mine? Oh, was it this way or the other way? So even worse than a normal escort mission is one where they don't even know what they're doing. That's so much worse. But along the way, we're going to, like, that's advancing the carrier of diseases. I'm going to go ahead and turn on names. That way I can see where these guys are, because they're kind of hidden otherwise, which does add to the atmosphere, but at the same time, it makes it hard to do this. No, she just crawls right over that rock. Doesn't even care. Alright, so let me follow her around until she finds something interesting here. Oh, wait. She said this seems familiar. Isn't this just right where we came from? Oh, come on, man. Get on with it. Really? Oh. Something is amiss here. Oh! Oh, that was interesting. And these are whites. Like they wanted us to also kill. And it's also, you can see that there's collect journal of these Cardalon. So there's other things that the whites contain. I think we're getting very close. Let's be more careful. Yeah. You can start to see some of the great barrows down there. You can see them all lined up. That is just a very cool sight. I like that. Ah, right there. She goes, oh, right there where I left it. Oh no, BBB. Now that I got my cloak, let's get out of here. I think this is the way out. Great. She's going to lead us the way out. So definitely the way to go. Do this little quest and get a lot of these things ticking off as we do them. I'm not for sure, but this looks like the way I came in. And of course my face is covering up a lot of that. Here are the Barghest. You can see everything is dying really good. I mean, like, I'm really not having any problems. Especially since I moved those shouts forward. Of course, I said that, and now I'm going to have problems, right? Nope, everything's still dying well. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, go away, you aren't my prince. So, this is a little different here. Look, he is actually named. So he's got the red border and everything else. So this is the prince that she was looking for. And she just goes on. Wasn't the game she expected to play. That's too bad. Yeah, it looks like we got it. We've escorted Lilia out of the Barrow Downs. Thank you. I'm going to run home. Please give my cloak to Bob. Give him my cloak so he knows I am safe. Okay, will do. Now, just as I was leaving out of here, look at this. Here is an unfortunate traveler. Let's talk to him, or use him. The body is cold to the touch, but the wounds appear fresh. Though the lack of blood surrounding the man's body is disturbing, in his hand the man clutches a note. His position in the trail of disturbed earth makes it appear that he traveled through the gloom of the Barrow Downs to reach this point. The note is chewed and crumpled, and only legible words are, "Between the old forest and the northern Barrow Downs, send help." Alright, so we'll have to, that's actually probably just one of those people that we picked up all of those quests from before. So, before we head back there, I want to find the area that he was talking about, digging up some fragments and stuff. So I'm going to go and find that area, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found, kind of up in this area, you can see there's like 3 barrows here. So I think this is the Barrow of Pterodon. So So look, this pick wasn't. You see, it's red over here, but once we get close, it actually turns green. So let's use that and see what happens. Collected a lore fragment. Oh, okay. I don't know. Do I need to go in here? Let's go in and see what happens. Okay. Creeping hands. Creeping hands. Yeah, I don't know if this is... I don't know if we need to be in here. New deed, Gravedigger. I don't think I need to be in here, so I'm just going to go back out and go to the next one to dig fragments. This is the Barrow of Ringdoor. He talked about all of those. The one guy talked about these three. So that's kind of the reason I think I need to go inside, but I guess I'll wait till I actually figure that out. Oh, at the Barrow of Orin, had a warrior pop up on me. Where's the other guy? Oh, here it is. White archer. Several of them here. A little sketchier here at this last one. Cool. And do some digging here. And that should be the end of that one. Let's see what else I've got here. This is the big standing stone that we need to find. So let me head over in that direction. Oh, you can see it in the distance there. Look at that. It's pretty neat. As we get closer, you can see the carved stones. So that's what he was after. He wants to see what these things are about. So I'm just picking up the trash. Stone fragments. It looks like, look, right over here, there's a wandering shade that has a quest or something. So I think let's go over there and talk to him. Let's see, where was he at? Oh, I see him. Oh, you see him there? Let's see what he has to say. Ooh. All was silence. Now the sound of steel rings from battle past. Long beyond the laying of bones, stirred by evil passage, my brother walks again, so too our foes. Duty bound we stand as one, last as he may be. A lord he rose and solemn buried me. My shield calls to my arm, my ring calls to my hand, my sight departed as my life. Our oaths bind us still, protect and serve this land. So we're going to try to find his Barrow, I guess, to put him to rest. That's interesting. So whenever I highlight over the wandering away, we've got to go to each one of these and see, I guess, what happens. Oh, so I did the one that was just close by. It says, the earth here has been recently disturbed. So let's open. A Barrow white slave. And you, a living fool, soon to be dead. I will send you into it. So come with me now. Come and die. I think you're gonna die. I've attained the Shade's Ring. How easy was that? We're just right here by him. That was good. Held my hand. Now his arm lost two. Oh. Sundered and shattered, metalled and bone, life bled onto the ground. In shade of stone, a south-facing wall, wherein the earth slept once the dead. One cold, hollowed ground, where dead lay asleep, woke thy great our treasures claim. Thereby honored, sleeping and gone, my brother bid me farewell. Now the dead rise, stirring the earth, now cursed from where I fell. Our cursed recalled, we shall walk until the dead are quelled. So we need to defeat whites now. So it's kind of just a continuing quest thing. So we're going to be doing this. So I need to kill a lot more stuff. So I'll be back, I guess, whenever I kill enough whites. Because Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we have to go back to this place, if you remember, when we were looking for Lalia. And we can see, I think, yeah, these, you have to defeat them in this very specific spot, which is up here behind my face. So it took me a little bit to find these guys, actually, because of that. But just any of these will do. So there's plenty of them around. So let me kill 6, and I'll go back to the shade. Oh, if you're like, kill them all, where are they? Well, if you wander around and get close to some of these Barrows, they pop up on you. Okay, back to the Wandering Shade. Still I linger, one foe remains. In the south he rose from an earthen grave, once flesh and whole, now bones depraved, my spirit seeking a home. A man of bones slept neath the Caledorn stone, rise once drunk low, and oath brothers now sundered twain. Brothers cursed, return again to face this foe from whom they stole the deeds most noble to an intent. Whilst evil walks, so too will we. Seek you he beyond the border, south toward the Somme and the land of Cardolan. His bones there still roam. Alright, we can get a nice item here, but we need to defeat the Bone Man. So, yeah, see, there's people around. I get asked this question a lot, and it always kind of bothers me. I don't understand. It seems like every game I play, people ask me, are people still playing that game? Or, you know, is it populated? Or, it's just like that the quality of the game doesn't matter. It's only if people are playing it or not. I understand these are MMOs and that it's supposed to be massively multiplayer and everything else, and I do play them casually and, you know, often in a very single player type way, but that doesn't mean that there's not a good quality game. If you enjoy the game, you should be playing it. And encourage others to play it. That's part of what this channel is about. I think there's some great MMOs out there, and everybody needs to be playing them. If you enjoy the game, play it. Don't worry about other people being in or not. The more people who are like you that will play the game, the more we'll all have fun doing it. So there are 2 parts. That's what I thought. You can see he's way down here. Let me see how... this is kind of like the second. So we were in the northern Barrow Downs, and here now we're in the southern Barrow Downs. And that is a long run. And I know just from... that's another person. Just from experience that there's going to be more quests that send us down into this southern area. So let me head back. Let's turn in the quests that we have, and we'll wrap up the episode here. Alright, so I've made it back to camp. Specifically, I wanted to notify Bob about the fate of Lalia.
Good day.
Oh, that is a relief. It seems I know my daughter well. She actually had gone after that last prince of hers. Well, maybe she's learned her lesson and won't be so foolish in the future. I know will certainly never come here again. I do hope I can survive her tweens. Maybe then she'll get some hobbit sense. Maybe. Alright, let's get Lalia's champion, which is her cloak. So very cool.
A lovely day, isn't it?
He's the failed delivery. You came here instead of seeking Berlin and Watchers? Oh, this is a fine mess. I'll not forgive Berlin soon for the tale he spun for my Lalia. If you have arrived to assist us, then I am pleased to see you. Just concerned that you may not be capable to lend us out here this terrible place. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and turn in the rest of these quests and going to go ahead and call it an episode here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out, helps the channel out a little bit. And leave any comments you may have. I'm really still enjoying Lotro so much. I think these videos are great, or at least they are to me. I hope you're enjoying them like I am. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know. Also, on our Discord channel, which you can find the link down below, we've been discussing Lotro quite a bit. I've got some of my guildmates have been coming back into Lotro. So see, that's what I mean. If you just talk about it, tell your guildmates, tell your friends, they'll play with you. It works out, I promise. All right. So make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. I've got videos coming out every single day of the week, or at least I try. So till next time, bye.